check the queens and then he changed the queen just to have the other one.
He didn't like the queen?
No.
Okay, and they're off. E4, E5. Once again, the Joko piano. Will we see? Yes, bishop C5, C3. The players, again, 3 plus 2. Those 2-second increment, it doesn't give you a lot of time to build up on the clock. Are we going to see A4, bishop B3, bishop G5, bishop B3?
Here we go. Asked and answered.
H6, A5, bishop E6. So many different approaches,
especially right now with both players have castled already.
Yes.
H3, G4 ideas against H6 don't work anymore. So we see H6, rook to E1, A5, finally H3 himself as well.
Bishop E6.
Bishop E6, rook E8. Boy, even knight E7, even bishop A7. Just again, there's a whole whoa. D3, D4. Now that was very, very unexpected. I didn't anticipate.
I was
that
surprised
coming.
that Levon was waiting with developing that knight from B1. So his idea is to play D4.
It didn't come as a surprise to Wesley very quickly, and the bishop retreat didn't come as a surprise for Levon either. He played bishop C2, and now takes, knight B4, hunting down the bishop, and yes, White has the central pawn duel, giving White space and compensation for the two bishops.
C6, very important move. Do not allow knight to B5 ideas. And right now you're potentially looking at ideas of D5, but you do have to be careful. D5, E5, always.
Developing the bishop.
Answer.
D5,
E5 is what we're thinking. Yes.
knight E4, and bishop F5. No.
I don't think you can do that. Even though, maybe, knight B4.
That's the question. Can he essay knight E4? And he's done it. And the idea is if you take with a knight, I'm not going to lose the pawn. I'm going to play bishop F5. I am provoking knight F6 check, but I have queen takes F6 as an answer. And maybe Levon is a little bit upset with that choice by Wesley. That's an obstinate move. Refusing to back down.
And if you don't capture the knight, I'm gonna play bishop F5 anyway.
Absolutely. And also keep in mind that this bishop is actually patrolling an open diagonal. Unlike in a French defense where the pawn is on E6, at the moment the bishop has a very nice access towards White's king.
Just to update you about the opening of Sam Savian and Lanier Dominguez,
was it
was French.
He's a courageous man, is Sam Savian. Knight F6 check, queen takes F6, queen D2. I'm not happy as Levon is no, he's not.
No, he's not.
Pawn.
If you take on A5, bishop takes E4 is a problem. Queen E6 seems like a good move. Queen E7.
Queen E7.
Saving some space for that bishop to maybe come back, and queen to B4 as well.
But again, queen takes pawn, bishop takes D4. I don't it. I don't want to lose this pawn on h6.
Well, you can definitely take on e1. Exchange everything on e1 and then take on d4. Or maybe
Now that I like.
first.
That I like. That's like
He's
a
going for it.
Zaitsev. A Zaitsev where you end up with a huge majority on the queen side versus a huge majority for white on
And
the
I have
queen
two
side.
bishops.
Yes.
But at the same time, once you take on g7, that king on g8 is going to become extremely weak. I understand you have two bishops, you have targets. That pawn on b2 is a huge target. But the king on g8, as long as we don't exchange the queens as white, that one is going to be always under threat.
Look at this.
That
the
pawn on g7 is kind of dangerous.
Yes, you think?
It's one of the funniest pawn structures I've seen in a long time.
A long, long time.
I like this bishop g6 move, not allowing the knight to be more active.
Yeah, you're kind of making it to Suji against white's knight.
Bishop g7. Who's better?
3 connected pass pawns for white.
It should be black
Versus-
right because we have bishop and that
I'm not
bishop
sure.
is going to be supporting those pawns.
I'm not sure.
I
By the way, Levon down to 5 seconds.
like
Four.
black. It's hard to. This is a judgment that I have no idea. Queen g7, just to get rid of the blockading queen.
b5, h5. Where do you put the bishop? Bishop e1. You have to do something with the knight on g3. It's just simply not very well placed. Not f5. Bishop d3. Bit of indecision by
I saw that. Clock time. Sorry, I'm sorry.
Yeah, 7 seconds for Levon, 9 seconds for Wesley.
And he's going to say with bishop to b1 is going to be a threefold repetition.
Is it true? Is it true? That's an incredible catch if it's true. And Wesley's looking
It is true.
confident. It is true.
I just checked it. It is true.
We're going to change quickly to the Lanier versus Sam game.